Hey everyone, let me give it just a second here as I know that we've got give the stream some time before we get going here. So I'm just waiting for it to show up on my feed here. There it goes. Ooh, it's very fuzzy. Ooh, hopefully it picks up in just a second. I gotta, oh no, never mind. Someone's alarm's going off, but they're coming up to change it or turn it off. It's very fuzzy on my end. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not liking that. It's not clear. Clear on my phone. Hi, Joan. It's also, oh no. Yeah, I don't know why the stream is so fuzzy. Hopefully it fixes itself. Yeah, and hi, Angie. Yeah, it's very, very fuzzy, and I don't know why. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on, see if that does anything. Let's see if that fixes the chaos here. Give it a... Well, starting to get better. Now it just froze. Oh, that's much better. Hopefully that's better now. Oh, good. The Wi-Fi. Hopefully it works better for me. Yeah, it looks much better. It improved. Yay! I'm glad that was a very easy fix. So I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day. Hi, Sue. You know, it was just another typical day here. And, you know, Valentine's Day, it's just one of those things that, you know, it's just a holiday that just, it comes up and then it, you know, just becomes part of the day. Um, so I went to help Dad, Salty Croc, with a couple of storage units that he won. We were down in Kensington, Rockville area. And the first unit was relatively easy. It was literally almost like a storage locker, but square. And then the other unit was like a small, I forget the size of it. It was an outdoor unit. And we were there for a couple hours. We had to go back and forth to the dump a few times because we couldn't fit everything into the car. But nonetheless, we did have a very productive day. I'm pretty tired myself just from it all because I woke up at 6. And then I piddled around for a few hours and then got ready and we headed out the door. And we got back, I'd say around 3:30-ish, 4-ish. So we had a very productive, busy day. It was fun though. Got to really dig through some stuff and see what there was. And yeah, I had a good time. A little tired though. So I know Dee is still live with her show. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to see who Trisha's guests were. Let me look. I always forget. Let's see. Oh, so it looks like it's Denise's Magical Emporium and Karen Chasen Vintage tonight. I think. Yep, today is the Valentine's Day. So yep, that is who is on her channel tonight. So make sure you all head on over there. I got an eBay notification. Forgive me. Just gonna okay. Not worried about that item right now. Okay, back to me. Very good. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. So I'm trying to think. Oh yes, I did yesterday. I just kind of decided to out of the blue. Hi, Chad. Go up to Harper's Ferry. I hadn't been up that way in a while. If you saw the short, you saw the small little hall. So I went to, let's see. I started off at the Harper's Ferry indoor flea. I only found like 5 things there. Sometimes it's a win, sometimes it's a lose. It's, this time of year and with all the snow that we've been getting, it's hard to, go get stuff, obviously. So I did that. Then I went to the Goodwill in Charlestown because it was right there. And then I went into Ranson, Martinsburg area. So I went to Two Crows Antiques. Only found 2 things there. Popeye's paint tin from the 30s, and then one of those figure-all Merry Maid shakers. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, so I found one of those yellow Merry Maid shakers for $8. I've seen them for a whole lot more in other stores, so I was like, that's a good deal. And of course, I looked them up to make sure they were worth my time to purchase because they paid $8 a piece for them. Then I went to there's a Marshalls in Ranson, and then I went to the TJ Maxx and the Home Goods in the Ranson Martinsburg area. I hadn't been to those locations, I think, since around Christmas time. And if any of you all are TJX lovers, the yellow tag sales are going on right now. So if you're in need or not in need of something, I would recommend checking them out. I did get a few things. Maybe I'll do a Marshalls and TJ Maxx haul for you all this upcoming week as like a little extra content. So I had a blast doing all that yesterday. It just felt good to get out of the house because sometimes I get stir crazy and I'm like, I gotta go out and do something because otherwise I would just go crazy. So yeah, I did that. I found some stuff. This is the time of year when they're clearancing out the winter stuff. You can get some really good deals. I definitely did. Got some things that I was looking for, didn't know I needed until I saw it. That kind of deal. So I went ahead and did that. Let's see, what else did I do? Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. Oh, I'm on top messages again. I do not like when my tablet does that. Okay. There we go. I think we're all set in stone here. So let's see. What else did I do yesterday? Oh, then I went to the Goodwill in Martinsburg before I went home. Hi, Elena. Good to see you tonight. Hi, Lynn. Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Amy. Happy Valentine's Day. And thank you for the sweet Valentine. I meant to message you. I'm so sorry I forgot to. I'm trying to think of what else that I did. I think I listed a few things last week. I did the haul from Grandma's house, and then I listed the stuff afterwards that I was going to sell. I didn't list the DSi or the 3DS or something like that. I forget what it is. Oh, I loved it. Very cool. Let me think. What else did I do? Yeah, it felt good to get out. I just went all over the place and had a blast. So I'm slowly but surely getting back into the swing of things with the antiquing and everything. I definitely want to spend some time listing items next week, of course, and getting back into my normal routine of things. And I'm going through some stuff for like stuff that I've had sitting for a while and wanting to get that stuff listed as soon as possible because I don't want to. Because it's not selling if I don't have it listed and it's just sitting. Hi, Elaine. Yep, I sure did. I found some of that a maybe a month or so ago. Yeah, I never knew it was a difficult item to find. I saw it and I was like, oh, interesting. That's usually how it is when I go to consignment type malls, which is what Grandma's house is. Like if it's a product I've never seen, it never hurts to look stuff up because you just don't. It's just one of those things where you got to really know what you're looking for. I forget there. You know what? It wasn't Love's Baby Soft. It was another brand. Hi, Carrie Ann. Good to see you. There was a brand of perfume that I bought at a flea market, and it didn't have like a name on it because you know how some of the smaller bottles or something don't really have like a label on them to say who they are. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you. And it was called Baby Fat, BABYPHAT, and it was by I think Kimora Lee Simmons or something like that from years ago, from like the early 2000s. I think that's who made that. I'm not sure. Actually, yes, some of them do. I've had a this was an Avon scent that I had probably a couple of years ago, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I remember it was Avon. It was some scent from 1975. I bought it for I think I paid $1.50 for it, and I sold it for like $40. And yeah, it was Baby Fat by Kimora Lee Simmons. But what's funny is I tried Google Lensing it. I tried doing like image searches on eBay for it. So anytime that I can't find a scent or like any particular type of fragrance that just does not have a label on it that I can't identify it or doesn't have that little um, sticker on the bottom to identify like the fluid ounce amount and things like that, I've actually taken stuff to Ulta. Well, actually, I think I've taken it to Sephora. Did I take it to Sephora because it was at the mall, or maybe I think it was when Sephora was in J.C. Penney. Let me think. Yeah, I think it was when Sephora was in J.C. Penney. At least here they were. I took it into the store and it just said, "Hey, I bought this scent secondhand, and I'm not sure if anybody knows here who could tell me if they know who this is made by and who this is." But funny enough, it wasn't an employee who told me what it was, a customer in there. And when she saw the bottle, she's like, "Oh yeah, that's Baby Fat by Kimora Lee Simmons." And I'm like, "Oh." And she said, "Can I spray some of it on there, or can I spray some of it because I remember wearing this when I was a teenager?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." So she said it's exactly how I remember it. So anytime I have any, or I'm not sure of any fragrances that I have that I can't identify, I'll take them over to Ulta or I'll take them to Sephora or some place that sells perfume and they can help me identify it. Right. Yeah, Baby Fat was a big deal back in the early 2000s. Yeah, it was one of those things where, you find something really interesting or a scent that you've never heard of or smelt before, and if I can't figure out what it is, doing my research is going to the department stores or going to, a place that sells, well, department stores sell perfume, but going to places that sell it and seeing if maybe they can help me out because sometimes I'm just not, I can't find anything. And then not that I, spend a lot of money on something, but it's like, I gotta have some kind of way to figure out who this is made by because who knows? It could be a very expensive high-end designer fragrance that I had no idea I just bought, or it could be something that everybody else and their mother can find. Oh well, happy birthday or belated birthday, and happy Valentine's Day, Lena. Good to see everyone here. Thanks for tuning in on this rather warm Valentine's Day. If anybody lives in Maryland or is like around the Maryland area, it has just been freezing cold these last couple of weeks, and we got the snow, and it's just I don't like when winter gets like this. I like winters when it's somewhat mild, and then we don't get a lot of snow or anything. Like I think no, the year before that, we didn't get any snow at all, and it was awesome. And I was loving it. it's the snow is just throwing everything off. I don't like the amount of snow that we're getting, but we're supposed to get some weather, some warmer weather, like in the 50s, like the low 50s and the high 50s next week. So all this snow is just gonna go bye-bye. Yes, I am so looking forward to some warmer weather. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. So we have hit the 15-minute mark. I know Dee is probably still doing her show, which is perfectly all right. We like to shoot the breeze and everything. So if there is anybody new here, or if you had a change of residence, my email is pinned at the very top of the comment section. Just make sure you include your name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email, and shipping address if you've never purchased from me before, or if it's been a while since you purchased from me. If you could please so kindly send me an email. Greatly appreciate it. So I ship here from Maryland on the East Coast. So if you live in California or Texas or even Canada, the shipping can be kind of expensive. However, I do use Pirate Ship to get the best prices possible for both you and I. Of course, if you make multiple purchases, I can, of course, combine those into one order or into one box. I do mostly flat prices here on my channel. I do offer ups every now and then. But mostly it's flat prices because it just helps the sale go on. At the very end of each show, I do recaps or I basically show what didn't sell the first round because sometimes other people jump in after I've shared an item. Let's see, what else am I missing here? Oh, so typically after my show on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, Miss Pamela Blanchard has her 8 p.m. sale take place. That's 8 p.m. Eastern after me. And then Trisha from Sandy Auto has her sale at 10 p.m. Eastern. Guests this week include Denise's Magical Emporium, DMB, and Karen Chase and Vintage. Let's see. Katie and Nate, Vintage and Vinyl and Soul Nate usually have a jewelry sale. Unfortunately, Katie is under the weather this week, so she will not be having her sale this Saturday. So get well, Katie. I hope you recover quickly and get some decent rest. And let me think. Is there anything else that I need to mention before we do the show? I don't think so. Oh, yes. So about invoices. I typically do them. Hi, Brenda. So I typically do my invoices on Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I do my invoices tomorrow, which is Sunday, and then if you make payments on Sunday, the items go out on Monday. So I will make sure that a pickup is scheduled, so that way everyone can get their items as quickly as possible, because why wait for something when you paid for it, right? And I'm not the type that likes to leave that kind of stuff backed up. I want it to get out the door as soon as possible. So that way I can do more shows. Because it's no fun to have a lot to do and then have another show and just let it get backed up. It's just not good. It's just not good for me, not good for my brain. I'd rather it go to the person who bought it. That way I can continue. It's just good business practice in my eyes. So let's go ahead and jump into the sale, shall we? I'm going to go ahead and pull my first item. Forgive me if I had some stuff stacked in one of my little bins that I use. I think I may have forgotten one of my items downstairs, but that's okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'll just show a couple of items that I've had laying around that I thought maybe you all might be interested in. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the first item here. Some of these things you may have seen before, but I thought somebody might still like them, so I went ahead and I'm showing them again. First item being this adorable little raccoon figurine. This was made by Enesco. And he's really, really cute. He almost looks like a burglar. You know, it looks like he has the eye mask on, like a robber would wear, like in the old crime TV shows and such. Hi, Bussa Move 6694. Welcome aboard. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Only thing that's really wrong is I think there might be some paint loss on his nose there. But he is very cute nonetheless. He's not a very large figurine. He's tiny. He's tiny. From his ear to his foot, he's about 3 inches tall. And he has looks like somebody painted fur, like faux fur onto his, or not painted, but they glued faux fur onto his tail. So if you were interested in the Enesco raccoon, it is $3 and it is number 9. $3, number 9 for the adorable Enesco raccoon figurine. Morning, good evening, Perry. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Lisa, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone popping in. Thank you very much for tuning in today. So again, this adorable little raccoon is only $3, and he is number 9. $3, number 9. All right, so now I'm going to put this little guy over here so I know that he hasn't been offered. Just a quick little thing. I bought this off of Temu. It looks like the silhouette of a face, and it holds my eyeglasses. So when I'm not using them or I'm not out and about, they just lay. Oh, they're supposed to lay peacefully on here. Makes it look like the person's wearing glasses. Just a fun little novelty, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. So I was like, sweet. All right. So we're moving right along here. Cute little redware skunk. I have decided to part ways with the skunks that I have. I kept a few pieces. I didn't keep everything, but you know how some things, you're really thrilled to be able to find them, and then, you just want to move on, and you want to get rid of the ones that you're not so crazy about anymore, and you want to keep the pieces you really, really like, and that is what I did. I parted ways with with some of my skunk pieces, and I, got to make room for the stuff you really like, and, because people's tastes change. And the only real issue with this guy is that he is, he's got some paint loss, but he's still really cute. I would say he's probably from the 1940s, 1950s, just based on the colors and the style of him. He is very, very cute. No major issues besides the paint loss. And if you would like the adorable redware skunk, it is $6, and it is number 27. $6, number 27 for the adorable redware skunk figurine. I think I see Perry for that. Thanks, Perry. Coming to you. I think my tablet may end up dying here, so I may have to put it on the charger so I can make sure I claim or call the right claims here. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my little portable. Thank you. Forgive me, folks. I just have to grab my little portable battery. Just use my perfect. All right. Just gonna plug me in here. Okay, we're plugged in. Goodly. Just want to make sure nothing dies here. All right. Let's do these. All right, so this is going to be sold as a set. These are German Shepherd plates or dishes. We've got the ashtray with the German Shepherd. I guess that would be considered the head. Or no, bust is with the shoulders. So we got the ashtray. And this says Fine Bone China, Shelley, England. And then I've also got this dish here. And silhouette was probably the better word to use. Silhouette head of the dog. Now this one is a little bit different in terms of the maker. This one is Crown Staffordshire in England. So if I have any German Shepherd owners or German Shepherd dog lovers, this set just might be for you. There are no cracks or chips to either of these pieces. I think they are a great set. And if you would like the German Shepherd ashtray and dish set, it is, $8 for the two, so that's only $4 each. And it is number 25. $8, number 25 for the fantastic German Shepherd ashtray and little tidbit trinket dish. So that is $8 for the pair of those. Number 25. Absolutely adorable. Now, again, there will be a recap at the end of the show for anybody who may have or will have shown up late. If there is anything that anyone is interested in purchasing and you're watching the replay, you can always email me. I will leave my email is pinned at the very top of the chat, and it is also in the description box down below. So if there's anything you all are interested in and you're not sure if it is sold or not, you can always email me about it, and I will gladly send you an invoice for said item. Okay. So this is something that I also am bringing back. I think we could consider this an ashtray too. I would say this is probably fused glass. Looks very, very cool. You could put this in your living room or in your dining room. I love the look of it. I just think it is so cool because you got hints of white and you've got the red and orange. I want to say that this maybe glows, but I'm not sure. Let me read. Nope, I thought this maybe had a glow to it, but it does not. But it's still a very nice piece nonetheless. And it is about 5 inches wide, a little over 5 inches wide, and maybe a little over 2 inches tall. It's a very nice piece of glass. I love it. And it's thicker, which is nice. And if you would be interested in this piece, this too is only $8, and it is number 2. $8, number 2 for the fused glass ashtray. $8, number 2 for the fantastic ashtray. Or dish, whatever you want to use it for. Heck, you could throw some glass candies in here if you wanted. Right. Put this bad boy over here. I'm going to lay the raccoon down so that way nothing happens to it. There we go. All right. So these are very fun. You all know I love blue glass. And I spotted these. I would assume that they came with a console bowl, but these were all that I found. These are blue taper candlestick holders, and they have kind of like a swirl, like an optic swirl pattern to them. I'm not sure of the maker, but they are very, very cool. And I know that we are in the phases of winter right now. So the blue is a great color for, like, if you like the Arctic colors, like, you go from reds and greens from Christmas, and then you're looking for something to do in between, like January and, leading all the way up to springtime. And blue is just a great color. It's good for winter, but it's also great for summertime too, because, I'm a lover of the beach and the coastal type stuff. So I was immediately attracted to this shade of blue with the optic design on them. So if you would like these candlesticks, I'm asking $12 for the pair, and it is number 6. $12, number 6 for the two, or for the pair, I should say, not for the two, for the pair. Oh, excuse me. For the pair of blue candlesticks. I think I see Geneva for those. Thank you so much, Geneva. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay. And running with the theme of blue glass, I also have this blue bud vase. I'm not entirely sure who made it. The only thing I know is that it has a number 5 on the bottom. I love the design. It almost looks like a diamond, or like the style of like when they cut a diamond or any gemstone for a ring. And this bud vase measures 8 inches tall. And if anyone would be interested in this, it is $8 and it is number 28. $8, number 28 for this fantastic cobalt blue bud vase. $8, number 28 for this fantastic blue bud vase. Put you over here. All right. All right. Hi, Virginia. Good to see you. Up next, I've just bought this yesterday, and it is one of those Czechoslovakian vases. Now, I'm just now noticing that there is, I don't know if it was done during manufacturing, but it's smooth, somewhat smoothened on the back here. And it is marked Czechoslovakia on the back. And this measures, let's see. It's just about 5.5 inches tall. Now, again, it's in pretty good shape. There is this on the back. I'm not sure exactly what that is, or if somebody that got glued over, or I'm not sure what that is, but it is on the back. So you won't see it if you're having it displayed like this. The florals on it are just beautiful. And if you would be interested in this vase, it is $12 and it is number 24. $12, number 24 for the Czech floral vase. Oh, and I think I see Deborah for the cobalt vase. Thank you. Coming to you. And the Czechoslovakian vase is, again, it is $12, number 24 for the fantastic Czechoslovakian vase with the imperfections on the back here. And it's, like I said, it's smooth. I don't know if that's paint or if that was an issue when it was manufactured, because it's smooth. A little rough on the edge. I think that something may have happened and they've tried to fix it. I have no idea. That is very nice. I also have this beautiful Royal Copley bird. I guess it's considered a vase. It is marked on the bottom, Royal Copley. And this measures 5 inches tall. Now there is a, hi Lori, good to see you. Now this is not a chip. This is a paint skip right here, a manufacturer's flaw. What I thought you could do with this, if you are into, or if you just like to have a pen handy, do I have one handy around here? I don't think I do. But you could stick a pen in here. Just stick a pen right in there. Hi, Robert. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone who's popped in. But you get the idea. You could stick a pen in here. So if you're in need of one or you have this on your desk, it would look fantastic there. I love the different colors that Royal Copley used on their ceramic pieces. So aside from the glaze flaw, this piece is in good shape without any cracks or chips. And this is $10, and it is number 10. $10, number 10, for the fantastic Royal Copley bird. And it is $10. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Number 10. I see Elaine for that. Thank you. Let me show you all this. I thought this was really, really cool. Now, it's a souvenir piece, but it's not. Like, it doesn't say, like, souvenir of such and such. So it's this dish here, and it says, it looks like it says PROVSXEES Germany. So here's the marking on the back. Hi, Karen. Hello, Sandra. Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Karen G. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Look at this. I loved the colors on this. If you wanted to just display this, you absolutely could. So it is a bowl, like almost like one of those decorative bowls that you put on the table. But I thought somebody could put this in a plate stand and just display this. I thought if maybe someone was an artist and they like pieces that look like this, that, you know, look artsy, like somebody painted it, this would look awesome amid other pieces. Hi, Christy. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Now, this bowl measures, and it was a souvenir of Quebec. There is a remnants of a sticker on there. So we are looking at, let's see, a little over 10.5 inches wide, about 7.25 inches long, or no, wide, long, yep. But it is just really, really cool looking. I thought it was very unique when I spotted it. I don't like to pick up a lot of dishes unless they have a uniqueness or a very elegant look to them. And this definitely screamed unique when I spotted it. So if you would like this fantastic dish that was a souvenir for Quebec, Canada, this is $12, and it is number 13. $12, number 13, for the fantastic Quebec hand-painted. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's hand-painted, but it's painted nonetheless. Very cool piece. And that is, again, $12, number 13, for anyone who's interested. Love, love, love the look of that. But the stuff that has not sold in here without ruining anything, just so I know. Okay. So I've had this piece a while too, this little cranberry dish. Almost looks like a clover. I think this was probably a, I don't know if it too was an ashtray because of the little grooves right here, but it's small and it would, I just thought it was really pretty. I know that today is Valentine's Day, but I know that people do love their cranberry glass. So I thought this was very pretty. It is free of any cracks or chips. And it looks like it measures just a about 2.5 inches tall and is 5 inches wide. Beautiful piece of cranberry. And this piece, if anyone is interested, is $12. And it is number 31. $12, number 31 for this beautiful cranberry piece. $12, number 31 for this piece, if anyone is interested. I don't think that this glows. Negative, no glow. I don't know that it is. I mean, it's not, it looks imperfect, so I don't think it is Viking. Although, you know, what do I know? It could very well be. It's a beautiful dish. And it would fit, if this was the only thing you purchased, and it would fit in a 6x6x6 box and probably wouldn't cost you that much. Just throwing it out there, no pressure. We're not about to ruin my old wallet either. Just got, well, I'd had this bottle for a while, but. Okay. This is adorable. Look at this puppy planter. Isn't he adorable? Now, he was made in Japan, so he's got a little age to him. The only thing that is baffling me is the fact that years ago somebody put that planter's putty in there, and I can't seem to remove it. I know there's a home remedy to remove it, but I don't remember off the top of my head what it is. But he is super, super adorable, and he's side-eyeing. He's very, very cute. And it is marked Japan on the bottom. Very cutesy. If anybody would be interested in him, he is adorable. He's $8, and he is number 21. $8, number 21 for the adorable pup planter. Very, very cute. $8, number 21 for anyone who's interested. This over here. All right. Oh, these are mid-century. Definitely want to show these. So I am selling. So I'm selling a set of 6 of these fantastic Starburst. I think they would be considered what, swanky swigs. I bought these in Kentucky when I visited. I have a set of 6. So there's 3 of them here, 4, and 6. All are in pretty much the same condition. No cracks, no chips. The white Starbursts on here are in very good condition. No damage. I love the Starburst look, but I don't need to keep every piece that I find. So I am selling all 6 of these glasses. Again, no cracks, no chips on any of them. The white stars on here are in very good condition. And for the set of 6 Starburst glasses, it is $12, and it is number 5. $12, number 5 for the fantastic Starburst Swanky Swigs. I think I see Elena for those. Thank you. Coming to you. Thank you very much. And thank you for everyone else who's made claims tonight as well. Oop. Also, I have this adorable planter. This is of a bunny rabbit. It looks like a dapper bunny rabbit with the cane. And these doesn't have a maker's mark on the bottom, but I think this was probably made in Japan. Good for an air plant or a succulent. And, with spring coming, this would be a fantastic piece to add to your collection. Now, there is a little bit of paint loss. I think that might be a small little chip on the back. But nonetheless, this is a very, very cute. And bunny planter is $8. And it is number 1. $8, number 1 for the adorable bunny planter. $8, number 1 for anybody who'd like this adorable little planter. Step down too far on that one. All right, running with the theme of cranberry glass. I think I bought this when I was up in Scott's neck of the woods last summer. This is a cranberry glass decanter, decanter. I have no idea who made it at all, but it is very, very pretty nonetheless. I assume this is probably the original stopper for it. And it's got kind of like, the gummy raspberries that Brock's has made for years? It has that kind of texture right here. It's a very funky texture that I really like. And there's no maker's mark on the bottom or anything, but it is still a very pretty piece. Now, if anybody would be interested in this piece, which again does not have any cracks or chips, the cranberry decanter is $18, and it is number 14. $18, number 14 for the fantastic cranberry glass decanter, and here is what the stopper looks like. And I believe I see Lynn for this. Thank you very much. Coming to you. All right. Now this piece I thought was really, really fun. I think it's supposed to be a ram, but I could be wrong. This is one of those made in Japan, probably just a little tidbit tray or dish for your rings and such, or you probably could have used it for an ashtray back in the day. I thought it was cool. I'd never seen one quite like it. No cracks, no chips on this really cute piece. And this is $8, and it is number 26. $8, number 26 for the ram trinket. I guess it's a dish. Again, that is $8, and it is number 26. Look at his little face. He looks like he's seen some stuff. All right. Ooh. It's got a little dusty sitting downstairs. So this I have shared before, and I thought I would bring it back. I think I'm going to light it up this way, maybe. So this is a Fenton glass compote. It is satin, clear satin. And it is just pretty. It's got flowers all around it. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can change the colors on here too. So let's go ahead and do that. So this compote, let me go ahead and take the light off of here real quick. So this compote measures 5.5 inches tall. Isn't that pretty? And it is heavy. It is heavier duty is it marked Fenton? Yep. There is a Fenton mark right on the inside there. It might be hard to see, but it is there. And if anybody would be interested in this beautiful piece for springtime, this is going to be $20, and it is number 18. $20, number 18, for this beautiful satin glass Fenton floral compote. It's a very pretty piece, and what's nice about the satin clear is it's not satin, it's frosted. I mixed satin and frosted up. It's frosted. So sorry about the mix-up. But yep, this is $20 and it's number 18. I believe I see Lynn for that. Thank you so much, Lynn. Coming to you. And again, I apologize, frosted, not satin. How I mixed those two up is beyond me. And actually, I have a piece of glass over here that I've been meaning to bring back for you all. All right. So this is a hand-blown red glass bowl. It almost reminds me of a strawberry with the different bubbles that are in here. Now this bowl measures, it's about 9.25 and 7 inches. And then 5 inches wide, or 5 inches tall. And it's got a ruffle design on it. I just thought it was very, very pretty. The red, when you put it in the light, I mean, it just pops. It's a beautiful shade. And you can have it for Valentine's Day. You know, you could put it out at summertime. Definitely out for fall. I mean, red is a very universal color. You could put peppermints in it for Christmas. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful bowl. And no cracks or chips. If anyone's interested, this red bowl is $15, and it is number 22. $15, number 22, for the beautiful red ruffled hand-blown glass piece. I probably forgot to show the console. Right here. It's not smooth, it's a little bit rough. Beautiful, beautiful red. Love that shade. Okay. All right, so these I just recently picked up, like yesterday. These are Cash Family pottery pieces. I've bought a lot of these. I found a whole bunch of these a while ago, but I did not know that they were actually, or at least this set was part of a cream and sugar. So you've got the big pitcher, or the creamer, and then you have the sugar bowl, and it is a matching set. They say Cash Family, hand-painted in Tennessee, Irwin, Tennessee. Yep, and they both say that. Irwin, Tennessee. Let's see here. The pitcher from the spout to the base is 4 3/4 inches tall. And the sugar bowl from the lid to the base is about 5 1/4 inches tall. Beautiful, beautiful set with the blue flowers and everything. Thought this was absolutely awesome. Now, if anyone's interested in I'm going to set this down because I know with my luck, this is going to go flying and something's going to get broken. So for the set of 2 Cash Family pottery pieces, I'm asking $22. And that's for the set, of course. It's $22 and it is number 11. So that's $11 each. $22, number 11 for the Cash Family pottery creamer and sugar set. $22, number 11 for anybody who is interested in this set. And it is beautiful. Okay. Did I plug this in and test it? I don't know that I did. So this is something that's been sitting downstairs in my basement for a little while too, and I thought I would bring it back. Or I never offered it. I have it out with over here that I can test something. I just want to make sure that it does work. I'm almost certain that it does. Yeah, it works. It works. Yeah, this definitely works. Yeah, so this is a General Electric clock radio. And I'm sure, as you all probably could hear, it does turn on and it does work. It's a little loud. But if you wanted to have this as a, a clock and a radio, hence the term clock radio. Let's see. This was made by General Electric, obviously. Just says General Electric. Dial was made in Japan. I had to turn the volume all the way down because that was very loud. Very cool piece. If you like older technology, this would be a great piece for you. And for the General Electric clock radio, that, as you all could hear, it does work. $15, number 15. $15, number 15 for the General Electric clock radio, probably from the 1960s, I would say, just based on the cord. All right, and I do see some claims. I think I know who it went to. I just want to make sure I call the right name here. And I believe it goes to Sharon Hawthorne. Thank you, Sharon. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have? It is just now 7 o'clock. Okay. So I guess I could re-offer this if anybody would be interested. It's another piece of cranberry glass. This was made by Pilgrim. It's one of their vases. And it has the original tassels, and it even has the original cranberry glass tag by Pilgrim on it. And on the tag it reads, Pilgrim's Cranberry Glass. What makes cranberry glass so special and so rare? I guess it was rare for the time. Collectibles found, what makes cranberry so special and so rare? Collectibles found, or I mess that up again. Pilgrim's cranberry glass. What makes cranberry so special and so rare? Collectibles found only in antique shops? The only way to make cranberry glass is to fuse solid gold with lead crystal. And gold is gold, and the current price of gold continues to be high. Blown by mouth and shaped by hand, cranberry glass is destined to be tomorrow's collector's glass. Pilgrim Glass in Cerrado, West Virginia. And it's a beautiful piece. It's got the optic swirl. This actually doesn't fit down in here, but that's okay. Let's see if we can light it up and make her look pretty. Now, there are no cracks or chips to this piece. There is a little bit of roughness on the rim because, you know, this is just from how glass was made. And it's about 8 inches tall. What I like is that it has the original tassel and the original tag from the Pilgrim Glass Company on it. Very, very pretty piece. If you would be interested in this piece, this would be $20. And this will be number 35. $20, number 35, for the fantastic Pilgrim Glass Cranberry Vase with the original tags on it. I think that's very cool. So $20, number 35, for anybody who's interested in that. Hope we shouldn't let this die. There we go. Don't want my batteries to die in that. All right. Okay, so what else do I have? Wow. Oh, we could do these. I offered these last week. These are the Panthers. So I've got 2 of them. I have one that has gold accents on it, and then I have one that is just plain, and it's just got the big mouth. So the smaller one of these, I was asking $12 for. That was number 18. $12, number 18, for the smaller Panther. And then I was asking $15 for the bigger one with the gold accents. And that one was, I think I have repeat numbers, but that's because I left the tags on these and didn't change the numbers. So $15, number 9. So for anyone who's interested in either of these, 15 for the larger one and 12 for the smaller one. $12, number 18, and $15, number 9. So what is that, 27? I would, if somebody wanted both of these, I would do them for 24. That comes down a little bit in price. So if you wanted both of these for number 24, or for $24, you can put P for Panther. So $24 for both of these, or $15 for the bigger one and $12 for the smaller one. If anyone was interested. Okay. Alrighty. So I think I really breezed through this stuff. I was going very fast. Oh, so this is what fell. Okay. I think it wasn't anything too bad. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do, let me actually put some of this stuff back in here so that way I know that it's been cleaned. So that was not cleaned. I did buy those. Fantastic. This was bought. So was this. This was cleaned. Some of these. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the recap. I can't believe I went that fast. I guess that's just what happens when you move quick. Okay. Let's bring this over here because that's an item I got to re-show. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick recap for everyone who may have missed the beginning items offered. So we will go ahead and do that. First up is this adorable raccoon figurine. He was made by Enesco. He's got glued on faux fur on his tail. Almost looks like a burglar because he's got the almost like that eye mask that you see all the old school robbers wear. Here is the Enesco sticker on the bottom. And then it is, or he was $3 and he was number 9. See what I mean? I had 2 different number 9s because I didn't change the number on the other things. But $3, number 9 for the adorable little raccoon figurine. Very, very cute. Okay. Oh, Deborah takes some. Thank you, Deborah. Coming to you. Alrighty. Also up for grabs, I have the German Shepherd dishes. One is an ashtray, and this one is just like your typical tidbit dish. This one was made by Crown Staffordshire in England. This one was made by Shelley in England. Both pair well together. And if you would like both of these, it's $8 for the set, and that is only $4 each. And it is number 25. $8 for the set, number 25 for the German Shepherd plates. Again, that's only $4 a piece. And if you collect German Shepherd items, I know that people do like and are loyal to their dogs, you would love these. And I believe I see Elena for these. Thank you very, very much. Okay. I also still have this beautiful red fused glass. I believe this was supposed to be an ashtray, but it could be used for anything if you just collect glass. I love the contrast of the red and the white. I just thought that was a very, very cool color combo. It does not glow, unfortunately. This is thicker glass, so it definitely, I would say, is better quality than some of the other pieces that I've seen. This bowl or ashtray, whatever you'd like to call it, is $8, and it is number 2. $8, number 2 for the very pretty fused glass dish, ashtray, whatever you would like to call it. Nice piece of glass, I think. I have no idea if it's older or if it's newer. But either way, I think it would look nice in like a 1960s, almost like borderlining mid-century, but kind of going more mod with the color combo. For the artists out there, I did spot this really cool souvenir bowl from Quebec. As you can see, that little tear right there, or sticker residue, does say Quebec on it. It does say PROVSXEES Germany. I love the look of it. Like I said, I thought this would be fantastic just to display like this, like on a plate stand, or if you are an artist and you love pieces that look like they were hand painted, this might just be for you, and I think it's super cool. Now this measures about a little over 10.5 inches wide, and it is 7 inches. I think I messed this up. It's 7 inches long, and then it's Let's see. And then it is about 10.5 inches this way. If anyone would like this really cool piece, this is $12 and it is number 13. $12, number 13 for the fantastic Quebec dish. Oops. And again, $12, number 13 for the fantastic dish. So we offered this up here, just so nothing happens, because knowing me, it would. I do still have the made in Czechoslovakia vase. I do want to note there is a little bit of, I don't know what this was originally, if it was, it looks like it was some damage on the back. It's smoothed over, like a little roughness. It is on the back, so when you display it, it's not going to be seen. Very beautiful with the floral design on it. I'm asking $12 for this vase, and it is number 24. $12, number 24 for this fantastic Czechoslovakian vase. I think these are cherries on the handles. Again, there is that issue on the back of the vase, but it is not visible when it is being shown up front. And that is $12, number 24, for anybody who's interested. $12, number 24 for the vase. I also have the Ram trinket dish, made in Japan, no damage. And this guy is $8, and he is number 26. $8, number 26 for the Ram trinket dish. $8, number 26. Very cool piece, I think. Okay, I already showed that. Oh, we don't want to forget this guy. Got the adorable doggy planter with the hardened planter's putty, made in Japan. And he is $8, and he is number 21. $8, number 21 for the adorable puppy planter with the hardened planter or putty. And I think I see Melody. Thank you very much for number 13. And I believe I see Melody also for number 24. 13 and 24 are yours. Thank you very much. All right, now I just got to figure out what's what. That's number 2. Forgive me. I'm forgetting stuff already. Oh, she's taking this. Excellent. Fantastic. So that was number 13. Now I just have to remember what number 24 was. That's really bad. Number 24 was that was 21. Oh, the vase. Oh, yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Again, I don't know if you did see, but there is an issue on the back. Right here, I don't like there to be surprises. I just want everyone to know that there is some damage. But thank you very, very much for that. I greatly appreciate it. That is coming to you. See, isn't that bad? I already forget what it was that I was trying to share that somebody wanted. That's really bad. Okay. Okay, good. Sometimes I'm afraid that if somebody wants something and they didn't see that I shared the damage, that yeah, I just like to make sure that people do see because I don't like to be dishonest without condition. But thank you very much. I have this adorable cranberry bowl here. I'm not entirely sure who made it. No worries. Yep, that's a very cool dish, I thought. But yep, this beautiful cranberry dish. It's a little miniature piece. This piece is $12 and it is number 31. $12, number 31 for this beautiful little cranberry dish. I have no idea who made it, but I really love the look of it. I think it too is supposed to be an ashtray. Love, love, love that. It's a nice bright cranberry hue. Okay. All right. Oh yes. Also still available is the Cash Family Pottery creamer and sugar set. This is $22 and it is number 11. $22, number 11 for the fantastic Cash Family Pottery floral creamer and sugar set. Very, very nice piece. I love the blue flowers on here. You guys know I'm attracted to blue, hence my blue walls and other things in here that are blue. I gotta be careful with this because I don't want to ruin that. But yep, here is the floral design. Very, very pretty. Here is the tag, and then here is the number for anybody who's interested. And this says Clinchfield Artware Pottery in Irwin, Tennessee, which is interesting because it's not Cash Family. It should say Cash. Well, it's funny because this one says Cash Family. This one says Clinchfield. I'm just now noticing that. But yep, 22 for the set if anyone is interested, number 11. Also have this adorable little bunny rabbit planter. Only issue is that there is a small little chip on the back there on his leaf. But other than that, he's in good shape. And he is $8 and he is number 1. $8, number 1 for anybody who is interested in that. $8, number 1. And then I also still have the fantastic red hand-blown bowl here. And this is $15. And it is number 22. $15, number 22, for the fantastic red hand-blown bowl here. It almost looks like a strawberry because it's got the control bubbles in here, or the bubbles in the glass. I thought that that was just awesome. And then I have the cranberry optic pilgrim glass vase, free of any cracks or chips. Very, very pretty piece. And this is, I think I said this was $20, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe I said number 35 for anybody who was interested. $20, number 35 for the cranberry optic vase with the original cranberry glass tag from the Pilgrim Glass Company. And did I reshare everything? Oh no, I did bring these back. I wasn't sure if anybody would be interested in them. So I have 2 Panthers. I priced them individually. I had 15 on the one with the gold accents and 12 on the one without the gold accents, and it's smaller. If anybody wants both of these, I would do 24 for the pair, and we'll just call that number 40. Otherwise, the small one is $12, number 18. The larger one is 15, number 9, or 24 for both of them, number 40. I think they would actually look good together if you paired them. Like you displayed them on a shelf this way, kind of like together. At least I thought. So again, it is 24 for the pair, or $12 for the small one, number 18, and $15, number 9, for the large one with the gold accents. Okay, and I think I have covered everything. So I do want to thank you all so very much for tuning in tonight. I greatly appreciate y'all tuning in. I know today was a holiday, and everyone likes to spend the holidays with their families and are out doing other things and such. But if there is something that you are interested in purchasing and you're watching the replay, you can always email me. My email's in the description box down below. If you're watching this by the time that the live chat pops up, it is pinned at the very top. So if you would like to purchase anything that did not sell tonight, you can always email me, skullking95680@yahoo.com. Otherwise, thank you all very much for tuning in tonight. I should have invoices done tomorrow, probably by the afternoon. It depends on how early I get up. But anywho, thank you all again so much for watching. I will definitely have some content out for you all next week. And definitely we'll see you all at my sale next week. Again, same time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Also, don't forget that we are doing a train for Miss Pam's dental procedures. It's going to be a whole bunch of us. That is going to be taking place on Saturday, next Saturday as well. I will have a drop sale going up at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm going to bring some better items for that, so the prices may be a little bit higher because obviously the money is going to charity. It's going right to Miss Pam so she can have those procedures done because it is a very expensive one. So of course, if you make any claims from that sale, I will of course combine it with the orders from my direct live sale. The only difference is I will of course subtract the funds from that sale, the drop sale, once I get everything situated and packed and everything, and that money will go directly to Miss Pam Abama. So keep your eyes peeled for all that, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everyone. Take care. Happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you have a great evening.